As 2015 comes to a close, so does my first year as the Director General of ICRISAT. I want to take this opportunity to thank the scientists, administrators, partners, and investors for making this year such a successful year as we serve, through science, the needs of smallholder farmers in the semi-arid tropics. I want to take this time through this video to reflect on the things that I've learned through 2015, as well as the things that I'm looking forward to in 2016, the International Year of Pulses, and many other exciting initiatives that will be taking place. So let's get started on what I've learned through 2015. First, I was inspired by the resilience of farmers across all of our countries where we work in Sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. And by visiting our partners, I gained a deeper understanding and appreciation of the need for demand-driven innovation and engaging farmers in helping us develop, design, and deliver technologies that will empower them to realize their vision, their aspirations and dreams. To this end, we've also been focusing on the development of country strategies. These strategies are based on the needs of the country and the people that live within them. They've helped us to identify the strategic partners we need to be successful, as well as the key constraints and the context in which we need to embed our research for success. Again, we're taking a demand-driven approach, but we're making sure that farmers are connected to markets in an approach which we call Inclusive Market-Oriented Development, or IMOD. And what this means is as we develop our products and services, we're thinking about how farmers will connect to the marketplace so that they can translate that surplus production into an economic opportunity to empower them to lift themselves out of poverty and to access other goods and services needed for rural living. I also appreciated the challenge farmers are facing around climate change during my travels, whether that be in Zimbabwe, where the maize harvest was reduced by 70% due to mid-season drought, or here in India, where for the first time in 43 years, the lake that ICRISAT uses for irrigation went completely dry. These are the realities that farmers are facing now. Unfortunately, ICRISAT is working on what we call climate-smart crops. Crops that deliver more nutrition per drop than just about any other crop. And so it's going to be critically important that ICRISAT uses modern tools in the upcoming year to accelerate the genetic gains of these crops to empower farmers to manage and adapt to climate change. 2016 is the International Year of Pulses, in which we celebrate the contributions that pulses make to improving nutrition around the world. And one of those important crops is behind me, chickpea. This crop has been sequenced, and ICRISAT, during the course of the first half of 2016, will resequence more than 3,000 genomes so that we can better utilize the rich genetic diversity of this crop to not only increase its productivity, but also its nutritional quality to smallholder farmers and consumers who depend on this critical crop. I'm also looking forward to the application of new tools in 2016, and one of those is what we call forward breeding, where we use diagnostic markers to integrate traits of importance to increase productivity as well as nutrition of all of our mandate crops and integrate that into our breeding programs. The third area that I'm very excited about is really pivoting off of the fantastic COP21 meeting that created tremendous awareness around climate change and the urgent need to not just adapt but also to mitigate the effects of climate change. And ICRISAT is well positioned to contribute to that global challenge. Our crops are what we call climate-smart crops. They're able to withstand high temperatures and they use less water to produce nutritious food. The last area I'm really excited about is the area of smart foods. We've launched a campaign that stipulates smart foods are good for you from a nutritional perspective. They're good for the planet because they leave a smaller footprint and actually improve the soil health. And they're good for smallholder farmers because they create economic opportunity through diversified markets. In closing, I want to highlight the new look that you'll see in ICRISAT for 2016, whether that be our logo that will reflect a livelihoods approach that integrates demand-driven research to empower farmers to realize their full potential in a sustainable and equitable manner, or our website, in which we want to better communicate in a more dynamic and engaging way with all of our stakeholders, whether that be our scientists, our partners, governments, or our investors. And so we welcome your feedback to improve the quality of the site so it's relevant for you and enables you to engage in our work more efficiently. So in closing, I just want to thank all the men and women who have made 2015 such a successful year, and I'm extremely excited about 2016 and the hope and opportunity it offers, not only ICRISAT in delivering against its mission, but also in delivering against the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. It's an aggressive mandate, but together we can achieve it in order to empower smallholder farmers to realize their full potential and to see prosperity in the semi-arid tropics.